3D printers are machines that create three-dimensional objects by building them up layer by layer from a digital file. They work by using a process called additive manufacturing, which is the opposite of subtractive manufacturing, where material is removed from a block to create a finished product. There are many different types of 3D printers available, and the specific process used to create an object will depend on the technology of the printer. The most common type of 3D printer is the fused deposition modeling (FDM) printer, which works by melting a plastic filament and depositing it layer by layer to create the final object. Another common type is the stereolithography (SLA) printer, which uses a laser to cure layers of resin into solid objects. To use a 3D printer, you will need a digital file of the object you want to create, which can be created using computer-aided design (CAD) software. The file is then loaded into the printer and the printer follows the instructions in the file to build the object layer by layer. The process can take anywhere from a few hours to several days, depending on the size and complexity of the object. 3D printing has a wide range of applications, including prototyping, manufacturing, and custom fabrication. It is used in a variety of industries, including aerospace, automotive, and healthcare, and has the potential to revolutionize the way products are made. There are also many challenges and limitations to 3D printing technology, including the high cost of some printers, the limited materials that can be used, and the need for skilled operators. However, as the technology continues to advance, it is likely that 3D printing will play an increasingly important role in the manufacturing and production of goods. 3D printers use a variety of different technologies and materials, including plastics, metals, ceramics, and even living cells. The choice of technology and material will depend on the specific application and the properties that are required for the final object. The process of 3D printing begins with the creation of a digital file of the object to be printed. This file is typically created using computer-aided design (CAD) software and can be as simple or complex as desired. The file is then sliced into thin layers and converted into a format that the printer can understand. To begin printing, the printer will first prepare the build platform, which is the surface on which the object will be built. The printer will then deposit the first layer of material, either by melting and extruding a plastic filament, in the case of an FDM printer, or by curing a layer of resin, in the case of an SLA printer. The printer will then move the build platform down and repeat the process, building up the object layer by layer until it is complete. The quality of the final printed object will depend on a number of factors, including the resolution of the printer, the quality of the digital file, and the properties of the material being used. Higher resolution printers and higher quality digital files will result in a smoother and more accurate final object. There are many potential applications for 3D printing, including prototyping, manufacturing, custom fabrication, and even food production. It has the potential to revolutionize the way products are made and can be used to create complex and customized objects that would be difficult or impossible to produce using traditional manufacturing methods. Despite the many benefits of 3D printing, there are also challenges and limitations to the technology. These include the high cost of some printers, the limited materials that can be used, and the need for skilled operators. Additionally, the quality of the final printed object can be affected by factors such as warping and shrinkage, which can be caused by the cooling of the material as it is deposited. However, as the technology continues to advance, it is likely that many of these challenges will be overcome and 3D printing will become an increasingly important tool in a variety of industries.